Hi, it's Bianca, and I've recently had a subscriber, hi Michaela, asking me to film a video of how I live so freely, how I kind of just do my own thing. And I want to let you know off the bat, this video is going to be a very romanticized version of how I live like that. This is how I live my best life and how you can too. To always have an altered mindset. If something starts piling up that's making me feel weak, unmotivated, or disheartened, I simply revisit the situation when I feel a more powerful energy to tackle such things. It's not about brushing routines and negative thoughts under the rug. It's about not letting the burdens you cannot control take over your creative, sweet, and magical headspace. I sleep with the windows open every night. I love the sounds of rain, the wind lets me know I'm not alone, and the cool breeze allows me to wrap myself tight under blankets, basking in my wildest dreams. Sleep with the windows open like a Victorian girl who was scared that if she didn't, disease would seep in while she dreamt. Their mania of cleanliness can seem hard to believe now, but they did in fact have all sorts of guidelines to keep a quote-unquote decent home. Find a time period that inspires you and study it. Read the books, learn the lingo, fantasize a world where working more than you live does not exist. Make your bed each morning. There's that book from a US Navy Admiral, William McRaven, about the little things that can change your life and maybe the world. Maybe making your bed each morning can do just that. Maybe changing your sheets can too. I wash my face frequently. Anytime I cry, I run to the sink. Anytime I sweat, I run to the sink. Wake up, wash face, go to sleep, wash face, and repeat. I'm angry, I hop in the shower. Cry it out. Let the water from the faucet sweep the sadness down the drain. Let it bury the thoughts you used to think at 15 and never thought you'd ever revisit. Use your favorite shampoo, but don't wash your hair often. Decorate your room in a way that makes you feel something, anything. Turn it into a safe haven, the place you are most you, the place where no harm can come, even if you've been hurt there before. Take the time to move furniture around. It took me about 30 times to get it just right, and I'm always recrafting, refocusing, and redecorating. Nothing is ever finished, only good in the moment. It can always get better. It will always get better. These pieces are from Society 6, a place where independent artists share their designs and where every purchase pays an artist. Home decor mixed with creative expression in all forms of stuff, from pillows to rugs to phone cases and furniture, to outdoor space enhancers to kitchen supplies and more. I'll always support funky taste, small biz, and local designs, and if you do too, the links are below to shop and browse. Create a space you feel good about and support an artist that crafted it too. Journal. Journal until your fingers fall off. Surprisingly, mine are still attached to my limbs. Scribble in notebooks, keep tabs of your goals, laugh at those memories you thought you forgot about, write them down before you forget again. Keep a list of the people you've kissed, the people you wish you could have, and the people who never had a chance anyway. By the time you're over the heartbreak, you won't remember their name. Books are the reason for all. Whether you're reading or writing or scheduling the next big trip, build a bookshelf. Fill it with stories you never want read. Fill it with poems you want to publish. Make it big. You'll make it big. Drink water as soon as you wake. Which is ironic because I did not follow that rule today. That goes to explain why I lost $10 in a parking lot in the pouring rain while getting a bagel with nothing on it this morning because it's all I could afford. I had to scavenge for change while I watched a woman in a trench coat with a brown bag on her shoulder scoop up my money as her own. I hope she needed it. I saw an old friend in the deli and it really turned my day around. I don't think about loss as much as I think about gain. Write that down. Walk your dog immediately. They deserve it. They deserve you, and you deserve them. Hug them often, no matter how hairy, and jump over trees with them as if a new adventure is calling. To Narnia, or as the story goes. Ignore the non-believers, even if they make you cry yourself to sleep. I've been taking a break from certain social media platforms as I've took note of how draining some can be. I don't have the magic in me to share when I simply cannot. Listen to your gut, it knows best. Laugh it off and take a breather. The world will stop for you if you let it. Play dress up. Change your style, cut your hair, wear new makeup, try expensive skincare. Try cheap skincare. Put on the heels you haven't worn that are sitting in the back of your closet. Take a pic, post it, delete it, save it, repeat it. Create your own world. Every day I wake up and choose to live as a different character. Some days I'm this, some days I'm that. But at my core, I am still me. The girl who wants more, craves more, feels more. It's fun to feel like somebody else. A different theme, a variety of shows. Narrate your day. Think of a script in your head and play it. This might be where the act like a main character setting comes in. Try it and see how it goes. You never know what role you'd be casted in until you try. Eat what you want and don't feel bad about it. It's food. It's scary at times, but you need it to nourish you, fuel your soul, as cheesy as that sounds, and become one with things you desire. I won't get too deep into eating disorders in this super romanticized welcoming spring video, but I'm happy that I beat that. And if anything keeps me moving, it's tackling the traumas of my past alone. Trust yourself. You're good for something. I study maps. It's my strangest trait to dive deep into random towns and streets. I know where I'm going before I get there, and I'll tell you all the spots to go too. A wing-it kind of gal with a knack for exploring, quick thinking, and zooming in and out of places marked cafe. I'll always bookmark coffee shops, and I'll never pass on breakfast. Dinner isn't as fun to me, but if it is to you, never skip it. I have a list on Yelp categorized of all the places I want to eat, with tiny little notes of which thing looks best, what latte I would order, and where I would like to sit in the restaurant. It's not that weird, but it helps my anxiety to know I always have a place to go. Watch the same movies over and over again because you've memorized the lines and you want to share your skills. Romantic comedies only. Nothing too dark, but if it is, make sure it's worthwhile in the form of a Halloween costume. I won't talk about the fall as spring is arriving, but if you can manage to take the feeling of leaves falling on a crisp day and think about it each time you're feeling stuck, I think you could get through the changing of the seasons. For the ones who don't experience change, it's like a light casting shadows in the darkness of what was. It's the feeling of starting anew, in the same place you closed the book, a freeing sensation of longer days and lovely nights. It's the sound of birds, their annoying hums, their wicked songs. The smell of flowers that make your eyes water. They haven't gotten you a bouquet in a while? Go pick some instead. I have been choosing to live my life in ways where I am in control of the narrative. I'm the one who crafts the storyline. I don't listen to the ones who don't understand. They never understood anyway. I book trips with barely any money in my bank account. I take risks because it makes my heart race in ways that I didn't know it could. I create to let my thoughts run free. I make my bed each morning. I sleep with the window open each night. I crave wonder and compassion. Empathy may as well be my middle name. If I were lost on an island, I'd find the best coffee shop, sit my ass down, and smile at the way I knew this would only happen to me. I flip pennies right side up when I see them in the street. I touch everything. I twitch when I get nervous, and my fingers always bleed. Positivity plagues me, and sweet nothings are not so vague to me. I like magic, decor, music, clothes, compassion, and so much more. Find the things that let you be free. Don't set them loose. Just let it be.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was somewhat of a different style video, but this is what I kind of built my channel on, is making videos like this to try to seek light in the world that was crumbling. I really started YouTube because my anxiety was at such a peak in my life that I literally needed to escape from it. It sounds so cliche, it sounds so silly, but there was just no other way but to just pretend I was living in a fairy tale. And honestly, I really think that's the trick to anything. It's changing your mindset, altering the way that you go about your daily life, and trying so hard to smash out the negative people, the negative vibes. It sounds so silly, but it is what it is. And furthermore, if you like this video at any point, it would mean so much to me if you gave it a thumbs up so I could continue to try to live my best life. Subscribe down below and follow me over on Instagram for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!